What's good, y'all? We come back here for another video. Today we're bringing y'all a Demon Slayer Season 3 review. It ended today. We got up that reaction, so make sure to check it out, man. And hey, if y'all were with us watching weekly, y'all know how we feel about it. We have a little bit to say, not even too much because, we'll keep it short, nice and simple. So I'll go ahead and start it off and say, I believe this was the best season of Demon Slayer. I believe since season 1, every season has gotten better, which is great for an anime. I mean, y'all know how we felt if y'all have been watching Demon Slayer from day one with us. We've been through so much with it, saying that it was mid in the beginning because we watched the movie and then rewatched the anime, so we were rewatching it. That wasn't the greatest. And the start of season 2, we're not like the biggest season 1, and then from midway point to season 2 up to now, it's been one of the greatest animes of all time out. Like it's been really fun to watch. Obviously, greatest animation that has ever been animated, which obviously is insane. Great fights. I really like the characters in this season. That was just to tell you all our backstory. Now I'll specifically talk about this season. This season, it was really great. I like how it was just smoke off rip. Like there was no like little like 2-3 episodes of them trying to build up and stuff. It was smoke off rip. The demons pulled up. And they were cool antagonists, cool enemies. Like there's obviously still so many demons and antagonists that like are stronger than the ones we just versed this whole season. But the fact that those were really strong and like we got a whole season out of it, it just shows the potential of Demon Slayer. It was really cool. I like the girl Hashira with pink hair. Tanjiro did his thing. These new side characters. We didn't see Zenitsu or Inisoka, who was like the two geysers all season. We got two little new type of them side mates. And they were fire. They did their thing. They ended up coming through in the season for sure. Like it's not like they sold it all, so they did really good. The plot was pretty good. I mean, the plot of Demon Slayer isn't like insane in general, but it is building up with these demons, and especially now with the ending with Nezuko being a human, with MJ wanting that obviously. So that's gonna be very forward to something to look forward to in the future. I even whenever like Demon Slayer had backstories in season 1 and 2, they weren't, but these backstories were pretty good too, man. These backstories are pretty good, necessary. I don't think they were dragged out either. I think they were necessary in every spot, so that was really good. Animation was good, fighting was good. Tanjiro is him. What can I say? He is him. He is him. He's the best character in the show. He's putting people on his back, bro. You love to see it. He's a good dude, a really kind of inspirational MC. A lot of people, in the beginning hated on him, but now it's just like if you're hating on Tanjiro, it's just like you don't have to love him, but like if you're hating on him, like bro, he's carrying so he's carrying your favorite anime. Like, come on. But hey, that's my thoughts on it. It was a great season, definitely the best. If I had to put a number on it, I'll probably give it a 9 out of 10. Probably the best, and I can't wait to the future of Demon Slayer, man. I really, really can't. I think every season is gonna keep getting better and better, and it has just still so much potential. And I'm proud of its come up because I wasn't sure about it in season 1, so that's what I gotta say about it.
So honestly, I feel like this season was super good, and like Fat said, like Demon Slayer has just been coming like from season 1, 2, 3. It's just been getting better and better, and it's good to see. And I feel like the main gripe people have probably is, which is fair, but is that like Demon Slayer is like your typical shonen, right? Like they have the same tropes as you've seen in like many other animes, and like that's understandable because that's like kind of true. But at the same time, like they just do it well. At the end of the day, like it's hard to make shit up, you know what I mean? There's so many different good animes, there's so many animes out that you've seen, so like I feel like even though there's a lot of aspects that are similar to other shonens and other like tropes or whatever, they do it well and it's entertaining at the end of the day. And this season definitely was no letdown. From off rip, they were just going at it, which is like a little different than they've been doing in like the other seasons. This one's obviously a little shorter, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. They did it well, and I enjoyed it. And then towards the end, I don't know if the final episode, in my opinion, was like the best episode of the season. It was actually like a good episode, obviously, and there was a lot of like twists, I guess you could say. But I feel like after whatever episode Tanjiro did the crazy shit with his sword, you know what I'm saying? That episode was actually like, that was the highlight of the season for me at least. But it was still like a good moment. And the finale definitely rounded it out, obviously. Like it was a good ending, and they kind of came to a conclusion in like a lot of parts.
Came to a conclusion and set up.
Yeah, and they set up. And like I said in the anime, if you guys haven't seen the reaction, go check it out. But this ending was a little too happy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a little too happy. I think it's gonna go downhill from here. Not in terms of the anime, but like it might get kind of sad later on. And I mean, obviously, if you haven't watched the episode, do not watch the finale. But now that we got Nezuko back, it's kind of crazy. So we'll see how Tanjiro is. I guess we want to find out in the next season.
Yeah, nah, for me, like, the thing is, this season is definitely the best season for me out of all the seasons. Like the only competition would be like season 2 probably, but the thing is like this season was just way better all around. Like it didn't have the peaks in my opinion of like last season, season 2 in that one episode where the
Oh,
Hashira
man.
and that demon were trading, and
Yeah.
that was the pinnacle of animation. That was one of the most peak episodes I ever seen in my life. So no, it didn't peak in that way. And I think that's why a lot of people get mad at this season. They're like, oh, it's like it doesn't have that peak fiction level. Like, oh, you're saying like this crazy, this goat. But nah, bro, this season was just good all around, like solid. Like even the slow episodes, like they were slow episodes, but they weren't even that bad. Like they were pretty good. Last season, season 2, when it was slow, bro, that shit was terrible. Like that shit was literally garbage. Like I literally would not want to watch this anime anymore. But this season is just so much better all around. And like you said, it's setting up like the plot in Demon Slayer. We don't expect much plot, but it's simple plot. But they're actually setting things up right now in a good way. Like we're getting balanced animation, like fights at good times. The backstories aren't too long, and then we're setting up story for the future. Like it's a perfect season all around in terms of what Demon Slayer had to do. And a lot of people said this is just like a short season. Like people didn't expect much out of this season because it's like a in between that just a vessel to the big stuff. So maybe next season it might be crazy. It might be insane.
Next season looking pretty crazy. Off that trailer, we didn't even see anything off the trailer, but you have all the
Hashira
there.
stuff, MJ's moving, like
Yeah,
things are moving.
we're like upper now in terms of demons. Like he could probably make some shit, like make some more demons, but like in terms of what's left,
You got Mike Wazowski back there, Jake?
yeah, I got my boy Sully.
No way.
I got my
That's
boy Sully
fire.
and Mike.
That's fire, bro. The
But
fuck?
yeah, no, this season was good. I enjoyed it. I mean, it was short compared to like we're comparing to like a 24 episode season like last season. So obviously there's gonna be less slow parts, or there should be, and there wasn't very many slow parts.
They executed. They got the job. They did what they're supposed to do. They did it.
They did a good job.
All right, y'all. That's our thoughts on our review. So obviously a positive review, in our opinion, the best season yet. Hey, make sure to stick around, man. Especially Demon Slayer fans. We're one of the best on YouTube doing it for sure. With Demon Slayer, and I'm very confident in Demon Slayer to stay consistent, considering it's one of the top of the new gen games, in the world, and have been very consistent the last couple of years with dropping seasons every year and trailers and whatever they do. So I expect Demon Slayer content very soon. I have faith that it will come back sooner than ever. So make sure to stay tuned for it. We do Demon Slayer over here every time, man. Season 3, that's wraps. Until the next Demon Slayer season and next Demon Slayer content, we love y'all. Make sure to check out the channel. Have so much on it. Peace.